This video explores the Springboard Doctrine in a practical context. Sarah's company entered into a joint venture with Steve's company to create a new office chair wheel. This was based on Sarah's design, which she disclosed to Steve. However, the relationship broke down, terminating the joint venture. Nevertheless, Sarah manufactures and now sells the wheels herself. However, Steve's company is now selling a wheel based on Sarah's design. This scenario is based on the facts of British Franco Electric and Dowling Plastics. An action for breach of confidence may help Sarah. Coco and A.N. Clark identified 3 elements for breach of confidence. The information must have a necessary quality of confidence, it must be imparted in circumstances importing an obligation of confidence, and there must be an unauthorised use of the information. The tricky part here is whether the information is confidential. When the information is disclosed to Steve, considering only Sarah, Steve and a few select employees knew of the design, and Sarah went to a lot of effort to protect the secrecy of the information, it will be confidential. However, what happens when Sarah begins to sell her wheels? This is where the Springboard Doctrine steps in. When the wheel is placed on the open market, the public can reverse engineer the product and create their own designs replicating Sarah's. However, Steve cannot utilise Sarah's designs immediately. Terrapin and Builders Supply Company suggests Steve should be subject to a special disability to ensure he does not use confidential information as a springboard to achieve an unfair advantage to Sarah's detriment. Until the wheel can be reverse engineered, the design is not in the public domain to lose its quality of confidence. By using the information before this time, Steve can save himself time and expense by circumventing the reverse engineering process. Saltman Engineering and Campbell Engineering considered this to be an unfair advantage, and a person should be restricted from exploiting such opportunity. An injunction may be granted for the length of time it would take to complete the reverse engineering process. Sarah may elect between an account of profits or damages. However, an account of profits may be more beneficial, considering Steve has experienced commercial success in selling his wheel. However, Steve claims there is no breach as he modified Sarah's design. In Dart Industries and David Breyer and Associates, the court considered modifying confidential designs was still a use of information as a springboard. Steve still saved time and effort as he used Sarah's designs as a starting point. Furthermore, considering the decision in Mentz and Milinkovic, it is irrelevant that Steve expended time and effort creating his wheel. He still received an unfair start. We need to ascertain how long Sarah's wheel has been on the market. It is clear through decisions like Potter's Ballatini and Weston Baker that the springboard restrictions do not last indefinitely. Where the information is in the public domain, enabling people to ascertain and utilise the wheel design, Steve no longer possesses an unfair advantage. Sarah's product has been on the market for 1 year. The court will probably consider this to be too long to grant an injunction restraining Steve's future actions. In British Franco, a year was considered ample time to reverse engineer a wheel to produce a similar result and compete with the original product. It's not all bad news. An account of profits may be available for sales made before the reverse engineering process could be completed. So the Springboard Doctrine may help Sarah receive a remedy. Let's recap on what we've learned. Recipients of confidential information should be subject to a special disability to ensure they do not obtain an unfair advantage by using the information as a springboard in creating their own products. However, once the product is in the market and time has elapsed which would enable a person to reverse engineer it, a recipient is free to utilise confidential information. Here's some extra cases for your information.
Created using Powtoon.